What's going on, guys? TactKY here, and today we are back with another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Tom MacDonald, Mac Lethal Sucks. And guys, I've been following along with this beef. I've been following along with these diss tracks. I listened to the first one. I listened to Mac Lethal's. I listened to both of them. I didn't react to them, and I've already listened to them, so I can't really react to them, or I already know what they're gonna say. But if you guys don't know what's going on, pretty much Mac Lethal tweeted out something about Tom MacDonald without saying his actual name and bringing him up into it. So Tom addressed it, made a diss track. Mac Lethal responded, and honestly, Mac Lethal's I think was a little bit better. I was a fan of both of them, but I didn't agree with what Mac Lethal was saying in his tweets. So I don't really know. I tweeted out something like I wasn't really a fan of him anymore. I do like his music, or not his music, I like his videos that he does on YouTube. Mac Lethal does like rap videos and stuff, but after I saw what he said about Tom, it was just kind of messed up. So I'm very hype to listen to this. So let's listen to this. Let's get straight into it. This should be very good. I expect him to go hard in this diss track, so let's listen to this. I'm hyped for this.
Listen, I think I can hear it. Mac Lethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells, "Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious." Kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous. Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. It's so...
Already starting it off, he said, it's hard to write your raps, hard to perfect your raps when you're at Narcotics Anonymous. Did I say the right? I hope I said that right. The AA meetings or whatever, whenever you're on drugs or something, you go to meetings. And then if you did a drive-by, I would wave. Dude, he is just disrespecting him.
So cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it back. You've been sober like 8 years.
Talking about the old stuff again. I didn't really like that in the first diss track, but I understand what he was saying with that, so I'll let it pass.
You the type of guy who can't have a beer, have a single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller. You party animal, you bad boy, you're a crazy son of a gun.
Oh my god.
All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you?
Okay, I think I know what he's talking about there. Like all the karate, tap on your shoulder, then run. I think he's talking about, because I saw the tweets, obviously. I saw his tweet announcing the diss track, and then I saw Mac Lethal said he wasn't going to respond to a diss track. So apparently the diss tracks are over. I hope Mac Lethal responds, even though I haven't even heard this. I hope he responds, because just to what I'm hearing right now, he's going to go off. There's 4 more minutes left. But what I'm saying is, tap on your shoulder, then run. He said he's done with the diss tracks Mac Lethal did, so you're gonna tap on my shoulder and leave? Like, come on, do another one.
Where you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school, you the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions, I googled your wealth.
Oh my god.
Worth 2, Dave, I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube.
He's worth 12 million?
Videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly.
Monetization is a problem.
With a face that was born for punching, act tough, but I know at your courts, muffins, the type to wife up the first horror, fuck them. Big bad Dave, got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Tried to ride that wave till Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture, Dave. Counterculture is who beats you up. My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny.
What? Alright, so I'm pretty sure I understood that he said handies from Tammy. I'm pretty sure Mac Lethal dressed up as Tom, but called himself Tammy. I might be just reaching there, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about, because I think the name of it was like Tammy McDogfart. If you guys listen to the other diss tracks, you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about. And then talking about hair from his head to his fanny.
I saw you doing cheese commercials. You an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle, then stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple. I was a wrestler.
Nasty.
I wore spandex. You were a customer. You did Xanax.
Oh my god.
Then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a
oh my god. Stone Cold. I like the WWE bars. That's just disrespectful.
Remove all her eggs, put them in bags, and then lock them away in a safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we
I know
waited like a
CPR
week
as
and then
well.
she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam.
Minecraft?
Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you crisp and warm to solve all your problems. The shame.
Oh my god. It's over. He's won. He won. He won. Dude. If you guys don't watch wrestling, you probably have no idea what the hell he just said, but my god. That was disrespectful. I can't even say his last name. I've never been able to say his Chris Benoit. Hopefully I said that right. If you guys don't know what he did, I'm not even going to explain it. Just look up just look up the wrestler. My god, a whole Chris Benoit them to solve all your problems.
All of the comments from fans you had, I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped the album.
Wait a second. Fan comments.
When you Chris Benoit to solve all your problems, the shame and embarrassment. All of the comments from fans you had, I saw it, you lost them.
I was talking at the start of the video. I left a comment on Twitter. Is he talking about my comment? I might put it on the screen or something, but
dropped the album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career less than a year, 20,000 physical copies.
That's a lot.
I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber, look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes, definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex day probably leaked. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars, it's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You
Dude, he is going off.
Flexing. I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be...
Wait a second. What did he say?
Sex day probably leaked. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star?
Ellen and
Let me
Rogan?
tell you, it isn't the bars, it's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You rapping 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already, this don't...
Alright, so he's talking about how Mac Lethal does 20 styles of rap. I think Quadeca does that as well. But why do you have to act like these people to get views, pretty much?
The sequel, I'm honestly bored with this shit. Feels like I'm kicking the corpse in shoes you can't afford. Feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response? Come on, Dave. Give me credit. I know you sent texts, I saw with my eyes. I know what you said, Dave, I read it. You a real piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes, shit, let me see. You're canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhymes hairs because you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something...
Wait, what did he say?
Something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhymes hairs because you had to.
Alright, I don't know what he said there. You left Ryan something.
You didn't walk away, wasn't something.
Someone tell me in the comments.
Got lost in the drugs in the whirlwind. Hot pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Piece of shit, fucked a piece of shit and got an STD. You're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first.
Dude, what is he saying with these piece of shit bars?
Got lost in the drugs in the whirlwind. Hot pants down with another man's girlfriend. Piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven when you get burned. I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch, tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip. Get a hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a plaque in his place. So no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you. This is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic.
He said he's gonna piss in an urn, turn it to plaster, have his girl make a statue, then they break it down, they put a plaque to show it existed. What all did he just say? He said so much stuff there.
So that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even
your biggest mistake.
For you, this is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic. You don't get it. I'm pathetic. Your rap pathetics are born. Fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed. I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every roommate I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development. You dead in Lennon. I send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it. You sweating and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die.
11:11. Snapchat.
Again and again and again. For
make
the
a
record,
wish.
if you feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear, I can't believe I had to set this shit straight, man. Old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name.
He's ending it the same way as the last one.
Say it so you don't
Oh my.
It's Tom.
This was fire. I do want to hear one more part.
One forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy.
Hold on a
whose career
second.
doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you. This is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic. You don't get it. I'm pathetic. Your apathetics are born. Fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed. I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every roommate
He was saying his severed head, Mac's severed head, will be the evidence of Tom's success, pretty much. This diss track was one of the best I've ever heard. This was insane. I'm glad I reacted to this. I honestly am. I'm pretty sure that was the end. He said, I'm Tom MacDonald like the last time.
Tom MacDonald, bitch.
Yep. So that's the end of the diss track. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was crazy. And I'm glad I reacted to this. I wish I reacted to the other ones, but I'm waiting to get a new setup to do more of these reaction videos. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below some more stuff I should react to, and click the sub button if you're not subbed already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.